Please welcome Matt LeBlanc! He's here! That's a good welcome. Now, first of all, hearty congratulations on your Golden Globe last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week or the week before, I don't know, I had a fly, came back here after Christmas and...
And winning, is it easier to win an award or lose one in terms of getting your face right? I'm never quite sure. Because if you win, you've got to look proud, but not smug, and that's a tricky thing to do.
Well, I got a lot of practice at the losing face.
The losing...
Yeah, you know, because the camera sits at your table and it stay on you, and the guy's halfway through his speech and they still have a camera on you, so you're...
Yeah.
He deserved it, yeah. It's got it.
We lost spectacularly last week to a programme called This Morning. You know this?
No.
It's a programme... In essence...
Fix!
It was... Well, no, because it's a programme where men put their fingers in other men. It did. And as a result of that, we were blown out of the water. The viewing public liked that more. So well done This Morning. Now, you won your Golden Globe for episodes. And I don't know if anybody here has seen episodes. I think it is just brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
And you've just done the second series, which is why you're here.
Yeah, we finished a few days ago.
Just talk us through the plot, because for those of you who haven't seen it.
Okay, it's a show about a fictitious show that starts in the UK and it's brought by the American networks and to be revamped and remade in the States. And they promise them the world, and one by one, every promise is broken, including the fact that they can keep their lead actor, played by Richard Griffiths, and they tell him, no, can't have him, you're gonna hire Matt LeBlanc. Yeah. So I play this like weird, bizarre version of myself.
Of course, obviously Episodes is not yet become the huge hit. What you're best known for is, well, I tell you what, let's show you a clip of you at your best role. Here it is. This is Bob Seger, obviously, Night Moves. This was the video shot in 1994. And if you look very carefully, here's the heroine, and whoa, wait a minute! Who is that?
Yeah.
That was 94. And Friends had already started in 94, so you were moonlighting in Seeger videos.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine directed that, and he called me and he said, hey, I'm doing a video for Bob Seger for Night Moves. You want to be the hero guy in it? And I said, sure, yeah. So I go down there, and they, get in the little trailer to get ready, and we're at this drive-in theater at night, and someone knocks on the door and says, Bob Seger would like to see you in his motorhome. So I go over and I go in the motorhome, and he starts talking me through like what it was like when he was young and going to the drive-in and trying to pick up girls, and he breaks out a bottle of tequila. Next thing I know, we down a whole bottle of tequila, Bob Seger and I, and then they knock on the door, ready for you on set. So I'm drunk in the whole video.
And it wasn't just that, you were also in Tom Petty video as well, weren't you?
Drunk in that one too.
Drunk today?
Yeah.
A little bit. Now, cars. Now, your car history is, well, it's checkered, isn't it?
At best, yeah.
You had an Audi 5000, which we'd call 100. That was the one that had the unintended acceleration stories, wasn't it?
Yeah, not the one I had, but I heard about that. It was
That's
always
because
like a crapshoot.
And then there was a Fiat X19 that came in, which is like a motorised Vajazzle, I always think, the X19.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I bought it at a used car lot. I was driving by and, ooh. That looks like a good waste of money right there.
You used to have a Porsche, a turbo, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a 2000 996 turbo.
As I understand it, you modified that. Because when we buy cars in Europe, they're BMWs or Porsches or whatever they might be, that's what they're like. Whereas in the States, there seems to be a culture of you buy a car and then you take it to a shop and somebody tweaks it and fills with it and does whatever.
Right.
Is that something you just feel you have to do?
Well, for me, it's kind of like if someone who doesn't know anything about cars can just go down to the store and get the same car, well, that's not right. I mean, I love cars, so mine should go a little faster.
So are you a man that goes and drives on circuits?
Occasionally, yeah. Mostly with the bikes. I know that's a sore subject with you, but...
No, you can talk about bikes. You've got 3 seconds. And they're up. So have you ever driven around Laguna Seca, which is your nearest track, I guess, is it?
Yeah, Willow Springs is probably closer,
Yeah.
but Laguna Seca is such a beautiful facility to go. You know, the corkscrews there.
Well, the corkscrew is a corner that I just find impossible to get round without crashing.
6 stories, I think it drops.
Is it?
It's a left, right, and it's 6 stories.
Yeah, it's not my idea of fun. Our track is much easier. And I know that you took your trip down here quite seriously because you told our researcher where you were asking about the Kia and the roll cage, which you said, well, that'll make it more rigid. Now, we've never had any of this before from a guest, somebody that keen on it.
That's probably the best handling Kia there is. That's a pretty nice little car.
Who here would like to see Matt's lab?
Me too, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Just don't use the brake as much, that's all.
No, you're going to need the brakes there. Were you okay with having a stick shift on your left?
Yeah, I missed a couple shifts here and there, but...
Well, that looks... You see, that's the sort of tidy corner.
Probably at best.
We're keeping it tidy through there. The more boring it looks, the faster it often is. And that's, well, very boring indeed through there. Hammerhead. Almost got the front wheel off the ground there, but not quite. Well, that's very tight on the way out. It was obviously boring you to death as well out there. Flat through there, yep, no lifting. Your heart is beating once every 3 hours. Are you going to cut this one? Yeah, that's very cut. Gambon, cut it. Yes, very cut. And there we are across the line.
Well, hopefully in the top half somewhere.
Hopefully in the top half. Well, often when laps look that drama-less, as it were, they can be quite fast. So there's the board where Rowan Atkinson currently leading 142.2.
That's quick, 142.
Yeah, 142.2 is unbelievably quick. Halfway would put you with Bob Geldof, 148.1. You did it, Matt LeBlanc, in 1 minute. 40. 2, 1.